Our thoughts are really things. And the thing is, we don't realize, we have casual thoughts and we have thoughts running inside of us all the time. And if you let them go unchecked, the thing you don't realize is they're producing. And your mind is always thinking, or at least mine is, right? It's running all kinds of thoughts. And, if you think of your consciousness, your awareness and consciousness can be thought of as synonyms. My awareness, what I think about, what I dwell upon, what I worry about, what brings me joy, what brings me happiness. It's very interesting because there's an expression in New Thought, which is like produces like. And if I'm planting all these seeds that are joyful, for example, and life-giving, and if I'm seeing the world through the lens of, it's great, it's wonderful, I'm alive in this planet Earth. If that's the lens from which I see, if I'm thinking positively, generally, if that's who I am, if that's what I've learned to do, then change your thinking. And there's an expression that many of us know, which is change your thinking and you will change your life. Most of us are not really tending to the garden. So there's a lot of stuff that just goes through us and around us. We're looping around with our old stories. They just loop and loop and loop and they keep it like a projector. They're being projected onto our lives. You can edit the tape. You've got an old tape of I'm not okay and somebody's done me wrong and I've been a failure. All that stuff that goes round and round and round and where you're feeling guilty about everything. We were sinning all the time. We thought we were children. No matter what we did, what we ate, where we went, our thoughts were not right or pure. And so there's this whole sense of not good enough and sin and all that stuff. All that stuff does a real number on your psyche and on your sense of self-esteem, your sense of self-worth. We're bombarded with it when we're younger. We absorb everything from our environment, from our families. I'll ask the question, what's it been like being you? And really what I'm asking, are you monitoring that inner dialogue a little bit? Because if you are and you're able to alter it from I'm not good enough or wherever it's negative, if you're able to stop that loop and tell yourself something affirming and powerful and, embrace it with, as much passion as you can, you'll be able to change things around and more quickly than you might think.